let's play some more Secret Files 2, shall we? We are exploring some glorious places in France. We have been the bridge and the metro. We're looking for those mosaic stones. We haven't really found any. The zoo is supposed to be closed. Could go to jail. But I want to go back to the cemetery for a moment.
They call this model the Duck.
Quack.
They call this model the Duck.
Quack.
Right. There is, well, not garbage, but compost, which is mostly the same thing.
A compost heap.
Let's see if there's anything funny in there to chew.
All right. Here I go again, rummaging through dirt.
We got an old candle. Wouldn't do much in the compost heap anyway, and we have a stick.
An old wooden stick.
Might have use for that at some point. There is... How is it? Just leave... Oh yeah, I come here. There was supposed to be... What if I go this way? I can't go any further that way. Also, remember the ducks. We're going to need them at some point. Dinner, maybe? Paris. Yeah, right. Alright, let's go and visit jail then.
Average looking, average age, average clothes. Pretty average, all in all. The President of France, with a dashing, debonair smile.
Is that how it usually is?
Whatever's in there, I'm not touching it. In fact, that option isn't even available, so don't get any funny ideas.
Well, you just put your hands into a garbage heap and into the dirt. So what's so different with this garbage can then?
MGs, hand grenades, submachine guns, and plenty of ammo. Looks like this isn't the most peaceful of places.
Probably not.
A drunk tank. It is empty, and there appears to be nothing special about it.
No? This one then?
A drunk tank. And back there, in the wall, is one of the stones I am looking for, if I'm not mistaken.
Done it. Wouldn't let me in there for a moment, would she?
Hello, I've got a question.
Yes?
That cell over there, the one on the right, could I take a look inside it?
The drunk tank? What for? You are not drunk, are you?
Yes, no, maybe.
I'm not quite sure.
Well, Why don't you just think it over?
Yes, I'll do that.
That didn't work. Alright.
A lot of advice to citizens, telling them how to behave in the event of problems, accidents, emergencies, assaults, disasters.
Nothing useful. In other words, I don't think I can pick up anything here.
The zoo is still closed.
So it is. There was supposed to be... if it's not out of my... here... It might be out of my current... It has something to do with my... oh god. Right. My resolution. Again. Damn it. I'll be right back. Right, excuse me then. There was just something I haven't done yet, I think. Well, I do need to get him wet. I have to do that somewhere totally different. I know what I was going to do, I just didn't think I had to yet. I remember now.
Not a bad idea. I place the candle on the minute hand and wind up the clock. As the hand moves, the candle will slide off at some point, hit the car, and trigger the alarm. I only need to make sure that I have an alibi for when it happens.
Alright. Let's go back inside. Wind up the mechanism.
A devilish plan which may cost me a lot of sympathy. If this were a computer game, it would probably be banned for being too violent. Unfortunately, though, this is not a game, but bitter reality. I'm on a mission to save the world, and a different set of laws applies for world saviors. So, here I go. Hello, are you still waiting?
Yes. I hope my friends did not get lost. What? But that is... My car!
And his friends coming along.
Stop! Wait! You're going in the wrong way! You need to turn here! Stop!
Ah, no! I'm completely soaked now!
That's what they call a chain reaction.
It is a disaster. Like my entire life, a total disaster.
Is it really so terrible that you missed your friends? Don't you think they'll find the right way anyway?
Yes, maybe. But it is a matter of principle. I can't do anything right. Everything keeps going wrong.
Cheer up. There will be better days.
I have been waiting in vain for years. Please excuse me. I need a few minutes to myself.
Oh my, he's really down in the dumps. I should follow him and make sure he does nothing rash. After all, I'm responsible for his mood to some degree.
True.
Phew. I had been worried he might do something foolish.
Well, here's the park I was talking about earlier. There's a newspaper here.
Yesterday's newspaper.
Well, not paying for newspapers is what we're all about. Even if the news are oldish,
My French is a little rusty, but as far as I can tell... Oh, there's a report here about the sinking of the Calypso, the ship I was almost drowned on. Apparently they were able to rescue nearly all the passengers. Underneath is a huge advertisement by that televangelist Pat Shelton and his Puritas Cordis sect. The hasty gathering of worldly leaders in New York proves only one thing, that neither the self-proclaimed heads of state nor the so-called scientists can offer any explanation for the greatest of all disasters which is now almost upon us. And how could they? For only a steadfast belief in the might of the Lord can guide us now. He alone can be the beacon to lead us forth from the valley of the shadow of death. Hundreds of years ago, the prophet Zandona foresaw the cataclysm that is looming now. This is what he predicted. The old order of the world shall be shattered, all worldly possessions shall crumble, and from the ashes of our decadence shall rise the new kingdom of God, radiant and pure. And therefore, my call goes out to all people, to ring in their ears like one final peal of thunder, and open their eyes, seek salvation in the arms of Puritas Cordis. Come now, before it is too late. I can't say I like that Pat Shelton and his Puritas Cordis crowd. In fact, I think they're a bunch of morons. The trouble is, I can't shake the feeling that there's method in their madness, and that they have a definite plan. A plan to make Zandona's apocalyptic prophecies a reality. Which means they're still a bunch of morons, of course, but possibly a bunch of extremely dangerous morons. In any case, they must not be underestimated.
True. True that. Is that you?
I have no idea who this is supposed to be, and there's no plaque to give me a clue.
Alright.
Oh, he looks pretty depressed.
Let's talk to him then.
Hello, everything okay? I'm really worried about you.
Oh, hello. Yes, it's really not my day today. First, I scratch up my car, and then I miss my appointment. They're probably halfway to Spain by now.
Oh, I'm afraid that I may be responsible for the missed appointment. Is there anything I can do for you? Anything that might cheer you up?
That is very kind of you. But I've been chasing Lady Luck for years now. She is simply too fast for me. You cannot change fate, and that is that.
The poor guy is totally dejected. Nina, you need to think of something quick, or you'll end up only being offered roles as a movie villain.
Right.
If I go away now and promise to come back soon, will you promise not to do anything stupid while I'm gone?
Sure, I wouldn't even have the energy.
There's a fountain here too.
Oh, quaint. Thanks. I don't need a bath right now.
Right. Oh, darn it. Well, at least I can get there now. And for the longest time, I didn't think I could go any further than this. But of course I can.
A tennis ball.
It's mine. There is a hula hoop.
There's a hula hoop floating in the water.
Also mine. From now on. We have a bottle of booze.
A few empties and a bottle of rum.
Mine.
I'm supposed to steal from a homeless man? As long as he can still use them, I will certainly not take them away from him.
Alright, let's wait a bit. Hello.
Hello again.
Dropping by my humble abode?
You live here?
Well, it's not exactly the Ritz, but at least it's quiet. Unless somebody hangs around whining. What happened to the poor fellow?
He missed the bus.
Now that is truly a tragedy.
It's true. Alcohol?
You sure drink a lot.
Yes, I know. I take it you have never lived on the streets.
No, not really.
It's a simple decision. Solid food gives you a lot more energy, of course. But energy for what? Nobody expects me to have enough energy to build a house or fix my car. And I don't have a job either. So I don't really need any energy for anything. What I really need, on the other hand, is a way to forget all this misery. At least for a while. And I need something to keep me warm when the nights are cold.
I understand.
No, you don't. And I can't even blame you for that. It is really hard to comprehend if you have never been in a similar situation.
Won't you at least try to escape this vicious circle?
How would I do that?
You could quit drinking, for one thing, and I could see about finding you something to eat.
I tried that. But it seems people would rather feed pigeons than their own kind.
I get it. The world is wicked and nobody loves you. If I get you something to eat, will you stop drinking?
Then I could use my money to find myself a place to sleep. It's a deal.
If the world was that simple, huh? Right. Zoo.
You wouldn't happen to know what time the zoo opens, I suppose.
Actually, it should open just around now.
Great. Then I'll be headed there next.
Right. Fountain.
That fountain over there?
Let me guess. You tossed in some money in hopes that all your problems will solve themselves.
No. Why would I do that?
Oh, just a thought. Because tourists used to do it all the time.
They threw their money into the fountain?
Yes. They say it possesses magic powers.
They say the same thing about some high-proof spirits.
Yes, but believe me, there's no truth in that either.
Well, you ought to know. So, why did people stop tossing in money?
They probably stopped believing in miracles.
You think I ought to stop hoping for a miracle too?
It's always worth a try. And if you have money to burn...
I'll think of you, I promise.
Thank you.
Right.
I'll be leaving then.
That was an interesting discussion. Speaking of which, let us visit the zoo.
The zoo. I wonder what kinds of fierce, exotic, and dangerous creatures I'm going to meet here. And of course I'm looking forward to seeing the animals too.
Right. Signs.
That way to the monkeys.
And that way too.
That way to the crocodiles and elephants.
Neat. Soda can.
Empty, squashed, and full of tiny holes. Looks like someone vented a lot of frustration on one poor little can.
Oh well, I can take it then. And we have a statue.
This statue is dedicated to the man who, after World War II, rebuilt the destroyed zoo, saving the lives of dozens of animals. Some prankster painted his toes red.
With the nail polish.
A small bottle of red nail polish.
I can take that too.
Cans of milk. In short, milk cans.
Really?
The milk cans appear to belong to the zookeeper, and he would have to be blind and deaf if he weren't to notice if I took one. A bag full of baguettes. The baguettes apparently belong to the zookeeper, and since he's sitting right next to them, stealing one would be a rather bad idea.
Probably.
This seems to be one of the zookeepers.
Really? But
Hello, do you work here?
Yes, I'm a zookeeper. Can I help you?
blue stones?
Is it true that this zoo was rebuilt after World War II, using leftover stones from other buildings?
Yes, that's right. Why are you asking?
I don't suppose you've noticed whether a blue stone was used in any of these enclosures?
Actually, yes. There should be a blue stone in the crocodile enclosure, if I'm not mistaken. No idea what building it came from originally.
Thanks, you've been a great help.
Thank you.
I've been wondering why you have a whole bag of baguettes by your side.
I'm waiting for the ducks.
Why does everyone seem to be waiting for something around here? The bus, the ducks, Godot.
Say what?
Never mind. Why are you waiting for the ducks? Or rather, why aren't the ducks here yet?
Usually they come to the lake by the crocodile enclosure every morning. They know that visitors to the zoo love to feed ducks, and therefore they're here the minute the zoo opens.
Clever critters. Could I have one of those baguettes?
Sure, as soon as the ducks are here.
Can't I have it now?
Why? The baguette is meant for feeding the ducks. And how would you feed them if there are no ducks?
Good point.
Have a nice day.
Thanks. Same to you.
Right. Well, let's visit the monkeys then. Or at least a monkey.
Aw, cute. No matter how cute this monkey is, I am not going to stick my hand in there.
Alright. Can of peanuts.
A can of peanuts. Ugh, I cannot reach it.
Alright, there's a ball there.
A small plastic ball. I can't reach it.
Alright. Oh well. We have to find some way of getting that because it could be useful. Oh, bother, that's a big thing.
There's one of the blue stones I need to find, guarded by a lovely crocodile. Which leaves me with the not-so-irrelevant question, how on earth shall I get to it?
That's a good point. Noisemaker.
A small noisemaker. It makes noise.
Really? You sure? Well, we need to distract the crocodile. Maybe he will think this teddy is something one can eat.
Grumpy teddy bear versus crocodile. What a duel. Good luck, Teddy. You'll need it.
Get there. We need something to distract him.
This little motorboat is tied up so well. Somebody really wanted to be on the safe side here.
Alright, let's start the engine anyway. Hope no one notices.
The crocodile seems to be mistaking the engine's vibrations for a rival. It is completely focused on defending its territory now.
Should be distracted for a while. Now I only need to get into there. What does the sign say?
This magnificent specimen appears to be a Nile crocodile. It marks its territory through underwater vibrations and turns into a merciless killer whenever it detects a new nearby.
No news around here. Can climb over there.
Judging from all the insects on this tree, one could almost assume this is intended to be a bark beetle exhibit.
Right. Bird's nest.
The nest appears to be abandoned.
Right. And there is a huge elephant here.
It never ceases to amaze me how such a powerful animal can appear so peaceful, almost cuddly.
I'm not sure I would cuddle that. Those looks fairly sharp.
A male African elephant, Compared to an Asian elephant, its ears are much larger. Also, its forehead is receding and less convex, and its back is not rounded but sloped. Very informative.
Also, do not feed the elephant. I don't have anything to feed it with anyway. But it's true that, at least in movies and games, elephants seems to like peanuts.
Hello.
Hello.
Monkey.
That's such a cute monkey you've got in that enclosure.
You can say that again. You're so eager to learn.
Eager to learn?
Oh, yes. I'm in the process of teaching it a few tricks.
Really? How do you do that?
It's actually quite easy. As soon as I pick up the training stick, I've got the monkey's attention. And then it will mimic everything I do.
Training stick? You hit that monkey?
For heaven's sake, no. It's just a regular long branch. All I do is hold it in my hand, and then the monkey will react. No idea why, but it works.
Alright.
Have a nice day.
Thanks. Same to you.
Can we train the monkey? Alright. He has a can of peanuts. Maybe we can use that to feed the elephant. I can get to it though. But if I have a stick like this one, maybe it will do what I do and mimic it. Perhaps I can set up a sort of training thing. Let's see. Hula hoop could maybe serve. Yeah, there's a thing in the ground. There's a hole. Seem to be missing something. No, obviously we need a can. Wouldn't I need another stick?
Well then, let's see whether I'm cut out to be an animal trainer. Hey, it's working.
Alright, so let's walk through that.
Maybe this way I can make the monkey jump through the hoop.
Monkey see, monkey do.
Amazing. Monkey see, monkey do.
Like I said. Also I have a tennis ball.
And now I need to aim well.
Ah, I got it.
I always knew I'd make a great role model someday. Okay, it's just a monkey throwing balls at cans, but it's not a bad start, even if I say so myself.
Sorry I took your snacks, monkey. Now I can feed the elephant. Not sure, I'm not gonna need this stuff, but I better tidy up. Alright, I can't take that anymore. Can I take the stick? Alright. That will have to do then. Let's feed the poor elephant, shall we? probably hungry.
How odd that such a large animal is so crazy about tiny peanuts.
That's interesting, actually. Maybe that doesn't do anything for me. Perhaps he can make it work for his.
Hey, little buddy, would you care for some peanuts?
Let's make him work for it.
There. You're going to have to work for the rest of the peanuts.
There we go. Oh, that's sad.
The elephant does all the work for peanuts and ends up with none, while I just hang around. And I am rewarded with a way into the crocodile enclosure. Life can be so unfair.
So, in addition to thievery and fooling people, I can also add breaking stuff to her rap sheet. I would really like to get out of here
Good
now.
thing that stone was already loose, and now I'll get the heck out of here.
I'm not sure how, but it's a bit sad. No, I have more. I'm gonna give him another peanut.
How odd that such a large...
I felt bad because he couldn't get that peanut anyway. Right. Another stone. So maybe we can get... Yeah, let's go to the bridge.
Huh? Looks like the street cleaner knows how to work fast after all. The entire bridge is sparkling clean. Well, the van Mr. Rossi was waiting for took a wrong turn here, drove straight through the puddle, and completely soaked the street cleaner. So he no longer had a reason not to sweep the rainy side of the bridge. Life is quite simple once you actually understand it. And here's the stone I was after.
Guess it wouldn't be that easy.
The stone is lodged tightly in place. I can't remove it just like that.
Anything I can use as a lever?
I might be able to use the point to scrape away the sand around it, and now use the umbrella as a lever. The stone is mine.
It's my own, my precious. Well, while we're there though, noisemaker. Wouldn't do anything here though.
Interesting. This noisemaker seems to appeal to the ducks.
What? Alright, it's here. So if I now get to the next area and use it again.
Nothing happened. I should try calling the ducks while I'm next to a body of water.
That didn't work. There is a body of water there though. So if I walk around here, that should do.
Here they come.
It's odd because I should be fairly long way away from it by now.
Ducks. How nice.
Alright. Now we need to go to the zoo. And over here. I guess we should be over there just to be certain.
Here they come.
Now that we have ducks around, let us ask the nice man for...
Hello.
Hello.
Could I please have one of those baguettes?
To feed the ducks?
Yes, of course. They're here now.
Sure. Take one then.
Thank you.
Have a nice day.
Thanks. Same.
Yeah.
Hard as a rock. It would probably make a good melee weapon.
True. We need to soften it a bit if someone else than the ducks would eat it, though.
A little soggy, but I think that's an improvement over rock hard.
Probably. Let's feed the homeless. Or at least one homeless man. Dinner, good sir.
I've got the perfect meal for you. It may not be a 5-course dinner, but it's reasonably healthy, and it will fill your stomach.
Yes, that actually looks quite appetizing. And it's easy on the few teeth I have left. Thank you so much. Your heart's in the right place.
It was nothing. Glad I could help. Now that you've got something to eat, will you stay away from alcohol?
It won't hurt to try it.
I'll just take that bottle with me. Just talk to the zookeeper tomorrow. He's bound to have something left over for you.
Usually the welfare of animals is more important. People aren't that much of a priority. But I'll give it a try.
Right. Now I have a bottle of alcohol. Maybe
I'll be
I
leaving
can
then.
convince the young woman at the police station that I'm drunk. No, hang on. I'm going to need something else first, though. Or can I do that now? No, I need to go... back to the metro. Pick up my candle. May still be a use for it. I have to think. Yeah. Let's try and sort of fix the car.
Maybe this will help to render the scratch invisible. Oops! Oh, rats, I spilled a little from the bottle. I hope it won't show too much. But it still looks a whole lot better now.
Alright, and go back to the park and talk to Rossi.
Hello. You still look pretty depressed.
Don't I have every reason?
Look at the bright side. Here you are, sitting in this lovely park. Okay, lovely, maybe stretching it a bit, but, well, just look at the bright side.
You sure know how to cheer a guy up.
Yes, so I've been told. I've heard that fountain over there is a magic wishing well. People used to come from all over to toss in a coin and make a wish. Maybe you should give it a try.
If you only knew the things I have tried already.
It's still worth a try, though, don't you think?
Just for a brief glimmer of hope that is going to be drowned by a whole deluge of disappointment the very next second?
That negative attitude isn't helping, you know.
That is what my shrink kept telling me for years.
She was right. But why is she no longer saying it?
Because she is being treated herself now for chronic depression.
What this guy needs is a serious miracle. I've fixed your car. You can hardly see the scratch now.
Do you enjoy kicking a man when he's already down?
What? I really did fix your car. It may not be perfect, but considering what I had to work with, it's not a bad job.
Why would you do that? Why would my luck suddenly turn around and smile on me and send me an angel?
Who knows? Maybe I'm just having a particularly friendly and helpful day.
Very likely that. Just do me a favor and stop trampling my feelings. It would have to be a miracle if anything that could happen to me. And miracles don't happen just like that.
But
Please!
The poor guy is so despondent that he cannot even imagine why someone would simply want to do him a favor. He seems in dire need of a miracle.
Possibly.
If I go away now and promise to come back soon,
Sure.
Right. I have 5 cents. Can I give it to him? No.
Mr. Rossi,
Yes.
you don't seem to have much luck. Maybe you should give the wishing well a try.
Wishing well? Yeah, right. Nobody believes in that kind of thing these days.
You know what they say? Faith moves mountains.
Oh, sure. And the early bird catches the worm. I can really do without your words of wisdom.
Maybe we should just give it a go.
I think this might be a good investment for my 5 cents. I can always fish them out again.
This round is on me. You'll never know if you don't try.
Mamma mia!
Right, this should be interesting. I just made a wish for that scratch to disappear from your car.
If that works, then... Ah, baloney.
Won't you take a look at least?
This is a total nonsense. But I was just about to check on the car anyway, so... The scratch is almost gone.
You see? The wishing well is working after all.
But the scratch still shows a little. And there are some weird stains now.
What did you expect? I only threw in 5 cents. Naturally, that only buys you a very small miracle. A larger sum might bring on a bigger miracle.
You are right. It's worth a try anyway. Wait a moment. I will be right back. Well, have the scratch and the stains disappeared now?
Not really.
Typical. That's a 10 cents gone down the drain.
10 cents? That wasn't very generous of you.
It's twice as much as you paid.
Well, maybe the wishing well feels you're playing games, so it's taking its sweet time over that miracle you wanted.
Could be. I am going to stay here and wait for the miracle to happen. I will probably just be disappointed again, but it's not like I have anything better to do.
Good luck then.
Poor guy. Right. Then I might have 10 cents. Or 15 if...
What an investment. 200% return in a matter of minutes. Once I'm done saving the world, I'm going to write a book about investment strategies.
Wasn't that much to begin with, but we take what you can get, I suppose. Yeah, let's just end this video for now. And pick it up again in the next video. In the meantime, this was your host, the Lazy Gamer, logging off. Bye guys.